Spencer is standing by. John is a U.S. military analyst, chair of war studies, at the Madison Policy Forum. He is in Colorado today. Appreciate you taking the time for us here at CTV.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Your thoughts on the Marco Rubio Netanyahu meeting and the takeaways?
I think it's important. Like the Prime Minister of Israel said, it shows that the United States stands with Israel in its fight against Hamas, which is important because every time there's been some vision of daylight between the United States and Israel, Hamas has capitalized on that, has hardened its positions in other countries as well, for like the French acknowledgement of a Palestinian state if Israel doesn't stop in Gaza. These are all very political, but also very important moments in what the United States has said, which I agree with personally, that Hamas is an evil organization that cannot exist if there's any peace in the region. It also comes at the time of the Doha meeting, which is problematic on many levels, and almost a hypocrisy in even international norms of not providing sanctuary to terrorist organizations or other countries going into other countries in very limited precision strikes to eliminate terrorists.
Hey, John, the comment from Marco Rubio about how Hamas needs to be disarmed as a group in order to move forward. How do you think that affects the dynamics, the ongoing negotiations about, a possible ceasefire, the hostages still being held by the Hamas group?
I mean, I think it provides a very clear stance on what is the realm of possible. Of course, everybody wants to see peaceful resolution of the war, but not everybody agrees on the terms of that. That, of course, they'll say on one hand, Hamas must release the hostages, disarm, and no longer maintain power in the Gaza Strip, but very few have a way for that to happen, or they'll say only a part of it, like, of course, the hostages have to be released, and not follow that up with Hamas can't exist as an armed group, must be demilitarized. I think it's important to continue to state the very just, legitimate goals that are the solution to peace in the region for even the Palestinian people in Gaza that are being subjugated by Hamas.
Qatar, some of the officials have also said, John, that the attack by the Israelis last week on the Hamas leadership in Doha could push the hostage negotiations into the impossible, that it'll never happen as a result of that attack. Do you believe that?
No, I don't think that. Now, their vision of what is negotiation and coming to terms, as in Israel should allow certain things. I mean, I think Egypt has actually offered better negotiation terms and agreements on what is the realm of possible. I don't think that the actions on September 9th or in this operation prevent a resolution to the Gaza war. Does that mean that Hamas in Doha no longer has sanctuary to demand terms of Israel in order to end the war, as the billionaires in Qatar, as Hamas that are billionaires? I'm sure that puts an end to that continuing, yes. Does it continue, put an end to negotiations that end the war, like a unilateral surrender of Hamas and giving the hostages back? If not, they will be destroyed by military force? No.
John, I appreciate you taking the time as always. Thanks for this.
Thank you.
John Spencer, U.S. military analyst, joining us today from Colorado Springs with his take.